Welcome back to Ace Combat 3. Dijon's Die Hard Decision.
Dijon's Die Hard Decision. That stands for DDD!
Yep. He is King DDD.
This is a Kirby game confirmed.
Fucking
Animorphs into Kirby.
He died again. Because
Get owned, idiot.
Yep. Director Nasimi Mento. Fuck you ugly bitch.
Multiple heart transplants.
Get packed up, you old fuck. You should have been dead.
You know,
already.
if you had multiple heart transplants, I'd probably want to go for an artificial heart too, maybe. I don't know. If that technology is actually possible and reliable, then... Yeah. But even then, the artificial heart failed on him.
Consciousness to a computer. So yeah, this is good. This is definitely capable of happening. I upload my brain and become an exe file.
He's such a weird character, though, because, like, you know, you get that scene where it's like, where it's just like, yeah, Park is conspiring with this guy, and then the next scene you see him in is just the report that he's dead in the UPO route.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the General Resource route, which is where he's from. This is something personal. What you decide upon seeing this is entirely up to you. I shall take pride in the fact that I have invited you here from UPO. I have been truly astounded by you. By the way, what do you think of my new blue background?
Does that mean he's digitized? I mean, diginitized?
That's pretty funny.
That's not that funny.
Don't say it again, though.
I won't.
Abyssal Dijon? More like abysmal pissin'.
Me 5 minutes ago. Just kidding.
Hey, yo.
My compatriots and I will rise to action to change this world through revolution. Among those members who support me, the ace pilots picked out from General, Neucom, and UPO. Each one is a young powerhouse. Hands eager to cut the new world free. Consider what the current world offers us. General, a titan lounging in indolence atop a massive pile of something. UPO, the last of their leftovers struggling for survival. Neucom, who seeks their own wealth under the guise of science. With wealth of their caliber. The old age rules of politics and justice were ripped apart in their crossfire. So, as humans, are humans simply animals able to learn nothing but cheap tricks to satisfy their own desires? For humans, when dream becomes hope, when ideal becomes reality, desire is born. And once their desire is within reach, the original dream is but an excuse for empty sympathy, like an abandoned cat. However, I know the one step that will allow humanity to throw away all desire. That's right. My true self no longer exists in a body of flesh. What you see before you now is a mere replica, saved when my data was compiled. You must know of sublimation. The heart and mind, the so-called soul, all metaphysical information of a human, is extracted and uploaded to the network and booted up as a new life. And I, having been reborn after casting off my body of flesh,
implying that your body of flesh is not an essential part of you.
Have no desire. What I have is the will to bring a revolution
I have strong feelings.
Who would devour the world, the very same procedure I have received. That is why I am sure that my revolution can build the world anew, something that no one has ever achieved. I want you to believe me from the bottom of my heart. I desire that you join us in our new age. This world is already in our hands. I await good tidings from you.
Tidings of comfort and joy.
Well, when next we meet, let it be in a wonderful new now.
All right, so there you go. There's Vision's motive, basically, for starting Ouroboros.
He wants
It's
to.
pissed.
Hey. Yeah, about the Nascimento incident. Doesn't something seem funny to you? Lately, I can't help but think someone has been trying to stir things up between us and Neucom and put us over on the edge to an all-out war.
Is he talking
Who
about
would
Park?
do this and why?
Is he talking about Park? Because he doesn't really appear in this route. But
No matter how you look at it. Mostly kind of inferring that Dijon's been... Because he mentioned also that he said a couple missions ago, it feels like Dijon's been the one having his hand in the orders lately. So, you know,
I do remember
we can
that.
change the world. All right, for the next mission, Dijon will actually be joining us for once. A lot's going on. But hey, let's have some fun.
yeah, let's have some fun.
Girls,
Let's
just
go out
wanna
there
have
and
fun.
let's go out there and bust ass. Huh, the biggest map in the fucking game.
That's
Here we
us,
go.
the ass busters.
That's what they call me.
The biggest map in the game?
Yeah.
No, the ass busters.
Harry is really well known for being huge. Like
Yep.
12
Yeah.
feet tall.
I'm a really large human.
12 feet tall, 400 pounds of pure muscle.
Yeah.
You know, 12 feet tall and 400 pounds, that's actually probably not that big relatively.
You know, Harry,
Yeah, I was
when
gonna
you
say, that'd be a
the
little on the
word
smaller side.
relatively, you sound like a fucking nerd.
Thanks, I have a high IQ.
Sorry, I didn't mean to
Hey,
do you
yo.
like
That's a little heavy-handed,
I was
man.
fucked up. I was fucked up.
Dilemma.
All right.
Yeah, in this mission we have a dilemma.
What's the dilemma?
There's Keith ahead, and
Well, you got
The
two
dilemma
Make
is-
lemons.
sure you know
Uh-huh.
your answer.
huh? Dijon? What in the world are you talking about?
Jesse, what the fuck are you talking
Forget
about?
it. Focus on the battle. We're almost at the fjords. Fjords?
Fjord.
Fjords.
Me
Your
when
game
I go to a
initial
fjord and
response
then
was to just like say fjord funny.
yeah, it's a
got,
funny word.
it's
man.
got that. It's got the same energy. Like instead of saying onion, you say onion.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
onion.
So ready to eat a sweet potato later tonight?
Fucking sweet potato eater.
First we cut the onion.
You know, I want to like sweet potatoes. I don't like hate them. But like,
I can't do sweet potatoes and yams. I can't do it, no matter how much I've tried.
it's just not my thing.
Not-
It's not like I got a violently hateful relationship toward grapefruit.
Oh, interesting.
Oh.
I know I don't know what it is. It's kind of like it's got to be like the cilantro thing where you can just be like born with like a,
Yeah, maybe.
because it triggers my gag reflex.
Oh my
Interesting.
god. I always think of that one like audio thing where it's like God inventing the grapefruit. It's like another citrus. Bigger. Make it taste like sweet like the other ones? No. Make it taste like battery acid.
They are
Poisonous so
super
they don't
acidic.
eat it? No. Make it the healthiest one.
Grapefruits are actually kind of sweet. I used to think they weren't sweet because my mom would feed them to me with sugar on them when I was a kid, but since I acclimated myself to low sugar, they actually taste really sweet.
They are sweet. They're bitter, but the thing is like
They're bitter and sweet at the same time.
I love bitter.
This is
Like I
something
like
special about a
IPAs.
grapefruit.
I like mustard greens, like chard. I like bitter, but grapefruit just like. But I do like pomelo.
Oh,
But I
Excuse you.
the white shit in pomelo, you know, like that you know on like an orange or a grapefruit or whatever, you just eat it. The white stuff on a pomelo I fucking hate so much. I think it's so bad. So
Yeah,
I have to like
yeah.
peel it open, which isn't that difficult.
By the
but...
way, I posted God creating the grapefruit in the server for after
Okay.
this.
perfect.
Also, Carrie, you put that poll in the Roz channel.
Why not?
That
Fuck,
means,
we
it's
Put it on
lost
the
gonna,
edge.
that means it's gonna disappear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't need to be looking at it 10 years from now.
Hello, base department. She's cooking.
That was a crazy response.
All right, now time for a long trek all the way back to the other
A
side.
long
All
trek.
right.
It is gonna. We're gonna be full afterburner. And it's still gonna take us like 2 minutes.
We fucking love that.
See, I resist my desire to fight. Because I know I just gotta go. I gotta fight. Don't fight. I gotta fight.
I gotta fight. I gotta fight.
I gotta bite.
That's a good reference. That's
It's a solid. Real. It's a solid Eldritch Smash Team Games reference.
That was fun. I liked playing Mario Kart. Mostly because
Yeah.
I won.
That's true. You slaughtered us.
I mean, it's just a literal matter of hours played in the game.
Uh-huh. And I think the first time I had played that Switch version was like the night before. So
Oh, yeah. Here's what I want
that
to
I
do.
won one round was miraculous.
I want Carrie to do a year-long training montage for Mario Kart. And then we 1v1.
Man,
Whoa.
oh, that'd be so fun.
If someone would
Why
have
does Switch
grinded
do
something
it?
for 1 year, they'd.
Somebody
When
want to
was the
give
last
me
time
a
you
Switch
touched
so I
Mario
can
Kart?
do it.
When was the last time I touched Mario Kart? Like 4 months ago,
Yeah.
5 months ago.
Wow, that's
Well, the
a long
problem
time
is-
for you.
It is, well, the reason I've been playing is actually because where I'm living, the Wi-Fi, like, just isn't good. And
Oh.
despite the fact that we live in a relatively small house, the Wi-Fi doesn't reach here for like my Switch, because the Switch's NIC kind of sucks. And so I just like can't play online, and like playing against bots is like not that interesting for me. Maybe it'd be now because I'm probably super rusty. But at the time it was just like, why would I play against bots? I was like rank 10,000, I think, on online.
It's probably
There's
pretty
all
good
sorts of
considering
new
how many
fucking
are on there.
crazy tech out there, man.
It used to be, 10,000 used to be the max. Now it's not that impressive. It just means I put a lot of time into the game. They raised it to 100,000. And what's interesting about the way that Mario Kart ranks work, 100,000, rank 100,000, which is the max, is theoretically possible, like mathematically possible. But in order to get to rank 100,000, because the amount of points you gain in a match is based on the rank of other people in the lobby, which is why you can see people who will be like rank 89,000, and they'll play it against a lobby of like only sub 10k people, and they'll get first place and they'll lose rank, just because of the way that the math works out. Everybody else is such a low rank, so much lower than they are, that they just end up losing rank, no matter, even if they get first place. And that you get like diminishing returns the higher up you go, the bigger the difference. So the only way to actually get 100,000, I think, is to play with 11 other people, all of whom have at least 99,000 as their rank, and then get first place. As long as, I think, assuming you are already 99,999. Because I think you get plus one
brain
at that. So it's like theoretically possible, but like it will. I don't think it'll ever happen. That's my understanding. Maybe it's changed since then. Actually, let me check. What's the highest ranked in Mario
current
Kart
record.
8 Deluxe? Top answer here. Max is 99,999.
I haven't played Mario Kart in a little while. I should probably get into that again.
I haven't played all the DLC tracks. I'm actually
You
super
haven't played all
fucking
of them?
dumb. No, I haven't played.
I
them.
did.
I played most of
made
them.
it- I made it a point to try them all at least once.
Well, yeah, I did that as soon as they
Some of them
came
are
out.
stinkers, man. I ain't gonna lie. Some of them.
Dude, I very much like every time I see one that's like what's it called? Mario Kart Tour.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
like, I feel
Yeah,
like
some
I
of them
would
are
like
pretty
the
rough.
gimmick that it changes between laps, but I just don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Like, it's a cool idea.
Oh shit, lore. I'll hear your answer here and now. Alright, listen well. I'll now be breaking away from this war front. If you believe in me, then follow me.
What are you, Jesus now?
Sure, why not?
What? Don't screw with me. Have you gone completely nuts? Desertion in the face of the enemy? Are you serious? If you leave, I'll shoot you down myself.
Keith, I'm sorry.
Sorry. Oof.
However, this is a path I must take. Our team is henceforth dissolved. The old days were fun. Farewell. I am leaving.
All right, we
This
have another decision
dogfight
to
is
make.
killing my high.
So, I choose not to join Dijon. I choose to hang around with Keith and General Resource.
And
There you
suddenly, the general resource smells a lot nicer.
It does. Dijon the fool. Anyway, Whitney, you were saying about the tour maps and your opinion on the
I
whole
just don't like
changing thing. Yeah.
I
Don't
think
like 'em.
some of them are fine. It's like they're not.
There is
all-
one Ninja Hideaway. That's tour, right?
So that one's original, I believe.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
it's an original.
I like Ninja Hideaway. I think it's actually a fucking awesome map.
The thing, like, I think some of them are fine. Like, and I think I think the later ones are better than the Paris Promenade is easily the worst one, and it's also the
Paris-
first one.
Paris fucking blows, dude.
Shit. Looks like my gut feeling was right. Even so, where does he plan to go? You don't think he'd try to transfer over to Neucom, right? Dissolving the team, running away. Been thinking this might happen for a long time now.
Partner.
Shit. Shit! What happened? Someone tell me!
You'll find out soon enough.
There's nothing I can do.
I mean, you could shoot him. That works.
Yeah, you could shoot him down and get your vengeance.
Dude,
on him.
Dijon uploads himself to a computer. Turn the computer off.
You know what? So real.
Fair.
Yeah, why hasn't anyone turned the computer off?
I wonder if it's connected to something
You know,
really important. So that
it's
if you
probably-
turn it off, it has
Yeah,
a
it's
little
called the,
there's
it's
a
called the
security
Electrosphere.
There's a security measure you can put on computers that prevents them from like being shut down in like emergency situations.
Mhm.
Plot armor. That's what it's
Yeah.
called. So
Plumber.
Plarmor.
Also because the Electrosphere is literally like the world internet, so you can't really like
The E-sphere.
shoot
Yeah.
it down. Just
Dude,
That makes
it's
sense.
like
If you were connected
Web
to
something
3.0.
really
Is that what it is?
Yes, we've made it several kilometers into
Yeah.
Port Edwards airspace. Are you getting this? Columns of black smoke are rising. In the skies above, a large number of fighters from both Neucom and General Resource are arriving in the midst of... Ah! Another explosion! What on earth? What an earth-shattering sound! Am I still live? We're back at the studio. Let's take a moment to recap our information on this incident. This afternoon at Usea's Port Edwards, General Resource and Neucom plunged into hostilities. The fighting still rages on. None, the new United Nations, has ordered UPO peacekeeping forces to the scene to resolve the situation. It's been announced that the filtering of certain keywords will be enacted, broadcasting systems used for media from the General Resource conglomerate. This is the first time that media censorship has been enforced on such a large scale. Our current show is broadcasted from an independent broadcasting office. As such, we will continue to provide intercepted video, live and uncensored.
Oh yeah.
And now, we return to mid-air refueling.
Oh God, no. Are we gonna? Oh, it's the whole fucking Dijon cutscene again. All right, well, buckle in, fellas.
Boy, we already have the technology for humanity to overcome its limitations. The preparations are complete. That's not Dijon's voice. Roll
No.
away your body. This revolution is for you.
Maybe Digidition's
To
voice,
make
though.
your lives truly free. And so we must make our declaration. The sublimation of all humanity. I have come to make an announcement. Keith is a bitch-ass motherfucker. He pissed on my fucking wife. He took his dick out and he pissed on my wife, and he said his dick was this big, and I said that's disgusting. So I'm making a post on my Electrosphere account. Keith, you have a small dick. It's the size of this walnut, except way smaller. And by the way, check out what my dick looks like. That's right, baby. Wow. Tall points, no quills, no pillows. Look at that. It looks like an airship.
Oh my gosh.
Excellent. Thank you.
I'm not doing
Thank you,
whole...
Evaniel, for making. No, thank you for making.
No, wait, no, I can keep going. I can keep going. He fucked my wife, so guess what? I'm gonna fuck the earth. This is what you get, my super laser piss. Except I'm not gonna piss on the earth. I'm gonna go digital. I'm pissing on the Electrosphere.
Oh,
how do you like that, Neucom? I pissed on the Electrosphere, you idiot!
I think this is the best ad-lib sequence we've had this series.
Well, this is not ad-libbed, it's a reference to something, but...
Oh, it is? Oh, that's great.
You have 23 hours before the piss droplets land on the hack into your Electrosphere accounts. Now get out of my sight before that happens, okay? I don't care anymore. I did the bit. The bit's done.
Yeah. Honestly, if there's anything more important than life, it's committing to the bit.
Yeah.
And now, allow us to introduce Aboros' leader, Abyssal Vision.
There's probably still many who misunderstand our rise to action. Certainly, this bloodbath that swims before their eyes looks familiar. An old friend of humanity, but I will say only this. This war now waged by the militaries of the three organizations of General Resource, Neucom, and Usea is only the gate to our desired revolution. That's right, we have a true enemy. It is neither General Resource nor Neucom, to say nothing of groups like Usea. With this revolution's success, there will be no need for such powers. For us, no, for anyone. He doesn't say who the enemy is, though.
Kind of like... I'll say in a second.
Is it the pee-pee poo-poo man?
No, I will not accept this.
Good.
There's no way that's Dishin.
I mean...
Bad news for you, bucko.
Yeah, sorry, dog. You're in denial. He was my partner, the Ace of General. He was my friend.
The Ace of Spades?
My silly rabbit.
That's someone else entirely. He's already died somewhere. That's not him. As for that thing that dares take his name, I'll erase it with my own two hands. The enemy is
if you said count on it, you cut out.
World in its entirety. Oh. The enemy he talks, Vision mentions is the, that's a lot of targets to blow up. The enemy that he mentions is,
just
like the physical realm in its entirety. The physical body, the physical embodiment of corporations and government. As long as you're uploaded to the Electrosphere, you've ascended. So, that's why.
Yes, because the Electrosphere is not controlled by corporations. Famously not controlled by corporations, the internet.
It's like thinking that you achieved enlightenment because you used Twitter.
Yeah.
It does it is very like Twitter brain kind of, you know.
Oh, here it is. The XFA 36 game.
Man.
Is Dishin Elon Musk?
Hell yeah.
Don't you ever insult Dishin like that. I hate that motherfucker, but that's just rude.
That was fucked up. Even though
anyway, so we're flying a plane that's called the Game.
The Gay?
It's just GAME, but it's supposed to be Game. That's fucking whatever. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, the Game. The Game.
It's cool. Yeah, and now we get to watch as Keith goes fucking sicko mode. I'll kill him, no matter what it takes. You know, showing off the plane here looks pretty nice, right? You know, pretty sexy.
Oh yeah, we love planes.
By the way,
and so Keith here.
This is not a case of gameplay story segregation with Keith going apeshit. I'll let
This
Gabe explain
motherfucker
it.
goes ballistic, dog. Okay, so in this mission, since it's come to this anyways, let's see who can shoot down the most. So basically you have a little contest here. No getting shot down before me, all right? So Keith here and you participate in a contest, and as you can see, Keith flies really close to you in this mission. So it's basically a race to just, like, blow up more targets. Because this motherfucker, okay, as you can see on the right there,
Jamin?
you can see a little bit on the right how it says Nemo and Keith.
Yeah.
That's the contest that's going on. It's a little like, I currently have 1 fighter shot down. He's got 3. I'm fucking ass.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I clutch it out in the end because I'm him.
Keith keeps stealing your kills.
Keith, dog. For Keith, it takes 2 missiles to down an enemy fighter, as does it for me. What often happens is I will hit a first missile and Keith will snipe my fucking kill by landing that second missile, which counts as him shooting down the enemy.
Wow, that's fucked up.
Why
This
can't the
motherfucker does
wingman...
that so much in this mission.
Why can't the wingmen do that all the time?
I don't know. Exactly. Like, when I need them to help and bust ass and blow shit up, they don't. When they're fucking around with a contest with me, then they suddenly become me 2.0. It's tilted. Anyway, yeah, this plane is cool. Kind of like, not variable sweep wings, because that's like the F-14. It has like, the little wing tips, like, move up or out, depending on how fast you're going. And the engine, or the afterburner bays also move according with where you move. So that's pretty cool. And there's Keith taking another one of my kills. For some reason.
Gabe, I think you cut out again.
Bingo.
Bingo.
Oh, I was just saying that the, What's wrong? Fly properly. Do you want to die? No, dog, chill. Alright, what the fuck? I'm literally ahead in our contest. I'm literally balling by Roddy Rich.
What are we?
I'm literally hitting the quitty right now. As you can see, when I turn on the air brakes, the wings fold up and in. Pretty cool. This game, I will say, I know it's like kind of expected because it's like in the super future, but like, even though some of these plane designs are, and he took another one of my kills, even though these plane designs are like functionally in real life, they could fly. How well they would fly, it's realistic physics, but this game isn't realistic. That's why I think this game has sick-ass planes, even though they're not, like, familiar planes. And there's Keith taking another one of my kills. This game was fucking... Planes, this game are fucking cool. And it's not like... The thing is, too, I think I like a lot, is that it's not like... You're not flying like starfighters, right? You're not flying like spacecraft. You're flying things that can, like, are sort of grounded in reality, as real as they can be. And to me, I think that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Like, things like the Delphinus and the Oceanus, they...
Bingo!
Those can't
Woohoo!
fly in real life. I mean, they can't. They can't. But they do in this game, and it looks sick as fuck. Something like this is feasible, the XFA, but
I miss the Ace Combat 1 wingman. I loved him.
I know how you would miss how excited he'd get.
He was so happy.
Instead, we have our onboard. Now we have our onboard computer hyping us up barely.
She doesn't even say woohoo.
I know she doesn't say woohoo. Yeah.
Also, I noticed like the text is different sometimes. Like, Bullseye is the most common that I see, but like if Bullseye, Bingo, Bagged One, like what's the difference there?
Nothing. They're all just
So it's
variations of
random,
saying
and you
you
just
shot
happen to
something
keep
down.
getting Bullseye?
Yeah.
God damn.
Lucky me.
Bullseye.
Bullseye.
I like that pause, yeah, after bull's
Yeah.
eye.
Bullseye. Da bulls. Da bears. Look at me overshoot this guy like a buster. Psych! I cut my brakes really hard. It's times like that where you want to force a stall, And that's like a fucking World War One like technique, is because the main objective, not so much nowadays, because nowadays there's no real conventional dogfights. Nowadays it's just planes with weapon systems that can target you from like 100,000 miles away, and then they shoot at you, and then you use chaff, and then the missile fucks up its tracking and you survive. That's what like modern dogfighting is nowadays.
Yeah, it seems so
But-
indirect comparatively.
Yeah, and because that's just because, you know, weapon technology has advanced so much to the fact that now basically every plane has a fucking, you know, cruise missile on it, essentially, with how far they go.
Yeah.
And that's not to say that there isn't conventional dogfighting, because as we're seeing in Russia, Ukraine, like there still is. Like there still is, you know, relatively close engagements. I say that like, you know, because they're not super close, but, you know, they're close enough to where we're seeing uses of like sidewinders and sparrows and things like that. Something a little more, you know, kind of like the distance we're at right now. But again, it's not so much just because of the advancements in fucking future weapons. Look at Keith out here. I got 10 more kills than you, buddy. The fuck you been doing? Nothing. He sucks. I'm the best. But yeah, it's cool stuff.
I
love
looked at the
game.
score and I thought it was said U17, Keith 87, and I was like, bruh.
Yeah, no, he's been
you're
ripping
getting-
into people,
you're getting
man.
wiped.
I'm getting washed. Yeah, I'm cooked. Look, Keith, there it is, another kill steal, and I'm tilted. So I say, all right, fine. I get the last one, which means I'm up 10, and I'm the best. The dialogue at the end of the mission, depending on if he wins or you wins, is different. But seeing as I absolutely
Progression
win,
is still the same.
close.
Progression is
Yeah.
still the same otherwise.
Yeah. Neucom's navy has gathered at the mega float. Attack the fleets immediately. Yes, sir.
The Mega Float.
Yeah, we got to turn around now. And Keith is already fucking hauling ass. It's not fair. He knew the mission change was coming.
He is out of control right now. Like, Digi's
man
betrayal really
he's
got to
pretty-
him.
Nah, he's pretty pissed. Yeah, he's a little upset. A little mad, even you could say.
He's just a little peeved right now. That's all.
Yeah, just a little mad.
He's mildly irritated.
Merch.
Yeah,
Merge.
just a bit absolutely livid.
Merge.
Merch.
Come on, boy, Mitch. Sorry. I'm funny.
Oh, target, convoy,
Yeah.
target.
This is the this is the naval fleet, and this is me
Not the
being
Navy!
like, yeah. And here's me thinking shit is sweet, and then suddenly I realize the implication of my missile lock being closer to me, which means I gotta get close and give him a little smooch, all while being fucking sneezed at by bullets. Isn't that crazy? That's just kind of what a shotgun is. Like,
Yeah.
it just sneezes like a lot of pellets at you. That's wild to think about.
You know, here's another thing that I think is wild about shotguns.
Yeah.
Huh.
What a nondescript name for a gun.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, don't all guns shoot?
And also, like,
Is it like
they shoot shot.
Yeah, they shoot. Yeah,
How do I
Yeah, like the
shot
buckshot,
web?
yeah.
and I know that's why it's called a shotgun, is because of the type of pellets used in a cartridge or a shell rather. You know, birdshot, buckshot, etc.
Yeah.
But, like,
yeah.
But like for those single shot rifles that exist, where you breech load a shell and then you fire and then you eject it by hand, would that not also be considered a shotgun since it's just one shot and it's a gun? I don't know. Who am I to talk semantics about firearms?
Actually,
fire, nor
of
am I an
anybody,
arm.
you got two arms though.
That's true. Of anybody would.
Next time on Smash Team Games, big
We talk about
cutscene.
firearms. Oh,
Yeah, wow, I was just gearing up and then it ended.
Yeah, I was like, what do you mean? Am I me?
Yeah.